So, happy Tuesday. It is a beautiful 58 degrees, and I decided to take this one and this one for my run today. As you can see, we had an accident. Not our accident, we ran through some dog poop on the bike path because a lot of dogs are out today because it's a beautiful day. But they ran a mile and a half and they're still trying to go. Look at them. I am so proud of them. So proud of them. We're even going to cross over, as I call it, Snow Mountain, and we're going to be back in the house. But I just wanted to share this lovely moment with my babies as they did it. We're going to go in the house. We're going to get some treats. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I know you can barely see me, but it is now about a little bit before 8. I was going to go for a run outside because I had off today and I was very excited because yesterday I took my doggos outside for a run. As you know, like I said earlier, I'm also, besides training for this 10K next month, which I cannot believe it's next month already, but I'm training for that. So I decided yesterday, since it was almost 60 degrees, I took my daughter's dog and my youngest dog, my puppy. Well, he's not really a puppy. He's 8. He'll be 8. I took them out for a quick run yesterday to rack up some mileage for the American Heart Association. I have to do 62 miles, and so far I have 6.5 miles down and a mere 52 more to go, which is fine with me because I'm going to stay on track. I got it down to where I'll do 15 miles a week, and then the last 2, which will be left, I can probably do the last day or the day before the last, like March 30th on a Sunday, something like that. Well, anyway, I was going to go outside, but I'm going to make myself some oatmeal, and I'm going to go to the gym. And I was looking for things on YouTube that I could run to, like the scenery and stuff. I didn't see anything I liked, so I think I'm just going to watch some YouTube videos, probably, instead of listening to music. That way I have something to look at, because running on a treadmill, I am finding, since being outside, it's quite more exciting. But let me show you what it looks like outside. This is what we got going on outside. Ignore my garden that died. And I was just too tired over the winter to take it out, but it is a muddy mess, and it's raining outside and not going to get saturated. And also too, it's supposed to be thunderstorms all day as well too, so I'm not going to do that either. I usually put sunflower seeds because I like the crunch. I usually put blueberries, but I forgot to thaw them out and I did not want to bite into frozen blueberries. So I'm going to add some flaxseed for the oils. I'm going to add some sunflower seeds. I'm going to add some dried cranberries. I also have a grocery order coming today. It's supposed to come between 7 and 9. I'm hoping it comes before I go to the gym. That way I don't have to worry about my daughter having to bring the stuff in because from raining. But who knows? But I'm going to sit here, go back into my room, and watch some more YouTube videos on running. I have found some really amazing YouTubers that run that I'm now following, and I'm excited to watch them. And if I remember, because I had to edit the previous video to put in information about the American Heart Association run because I completely forgot. And if I remember, I'll put down their names and channel so you can check them out too if you're interested, because they're nice, they're informative, and they get to travel. I think that's something I would love to do. Like, after I retire, I would love to travel and run. I think it'd be amazing. But I get to travel, even though it's only to Philly, I get to travel to run the Hot Chocolate 5K, and I'm very excited about that. But it's so funny how you tell people you're running, and they're so impressed that you run. And I'm like, it's only 6 miles, 6.2 miles. But everyone I've talked to are so impressed that I'm doing it. It makes me feel very proud to have the opportunity to do so. And my daughter, that I live with, the one with Downs, she's every day that I tell her, Mommy's going to come home and run, or Mommy's going to go to the gym after work, she texts me back and she goes, I'm so proud of you. Your big run coming in April. I'm about ready to cry, but that makes my day. the fact that she believes in me that much and she thinks I'm some kind of mommy superhero is amazing. Okay, back from the gym, took the dog to the vet appointment. Now I'm fixing dinner. As you can see, we got the kaolin, and over here in my steamer, I don't burn my hands, sweet potatoes, because they're going to go in the kale. We are making sweet potato hash. And then over here, we got steaks. And these are mushroom steaks, and they're so easy. See, animal-free mushroom steaks. We're going to eat these. They usually go, they say they go in the grill, but I put them in the frying pan. So what I'm going to do now is combine this with the sweet potatoes, which have been steaming for like 7 minutes. I'm going to combine those in there, get those together, and then make my steaks. And then we're going to chow down for dinner and recover and have another awesome day tomorrow. Look how beautiful that looks. That looks so good. And we've been cooking with my Christmas present. I'm a big fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas, and my son, not only did he buy me a crock pot from The Nightmare Before Christmas, but he got me bamboo utensils as well. And there is Miss Sally. But these are the steaks, and they have 15 grams of protein in them, and they also have 15% mycelium. I gotta look it up again. But anyway, mushrooms help with brain function, and these mushrooms are a high level of brain function in this meal. And you got the kale for your vitamin A and other things. Right now, my brain, I'm tired. So, but yes, the darker the green, the higher the nutrients in there. And then we also have sweet potatoes for our carbs. So this is going to be a delicious meal. And when it's all done and plated, I will show it to you before I devour it. Okay, here is the final. It is the sweet potato hash and the mushroom steak, and it has an avocado dressing on the top. I'm going to dig in and eat this, and then put my dishes in the sink and take my tired body to bed. And I'll see you tomorrow. I think this is slowly starting to become a what am I eating in a week video. And yep, I have the same shirt on because yesterday after I came home, took a shower, it was too tired to get another shirt. So I put the same shirt back on, went to sleep. And today I didn't do anything but relax. It's something that I don't get a chance to do very often. So I did that today. I think I read, and I think I read 4. I have a stack of books that sit on the table. Let me tell you how my reading process goes. I have a stack of books on the table. Usually it's like maybe 10 books at a time. And I usually try to read 4 chapters out of each book throughout the day. Well, today I finished 3 of those books. So it tells you how I did nothing today. So, but I'm here. It is Thursday. I do have to go back to work tomorrow. But anyway, last night's dinner, as I showed you, was delicious. It was so good. And I have a little bit of that sweet potato hash left. I'm going to use that with the vegan chicken piece that I have left for lunch tomorrow at work, and I'm very excited about that. But today, I'm going to make a chickpea salad. It's going to be chickpeas, black beans. I'm going to take the rest of the kale that I have left and chop that up, or either hand tear it, one or the other. And onions. My daughter doesn't like onions, but I'll put the onions in mine. Tomatoes in there with the rest of the avocado dressing that I made yesterday. And we're going to put some tempeh in there. And this is the tempeh we're going to use today. This is what I really can't see what it looks like. But basically, I'm going to tell you what it is. It has 18 grams of protein, which is so good. I always get the original so I can saute if I want to. And let's see what it says. Tempeh is a fermented organic original superfood. That's basically what it is. You can crumble it up. You can use it in tacos. You can use it in meat. It is like a soy. It's cultured soybeans. That's basically what it is. So what I'm going to do is open this up, and I got some dipping sauce from Trader Joe's. And this dipping sauce, I'm going to cut the tempeh up and put it in and let it soak for a few minutes because it doesn't take long. Not like tofu. My tofu, I will usually let marinate overnight. But today, we're having the tofu's going to be mixed in with the chickpea salad. So I'm going to take the tofu out of the package. And let me tell you, it felt so good not having to worry about working out today or doing anything. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And I'm always wondering why they always package stuff inside of a package. They do that because they know that I can't open up the package, so they'll just put a package inside a package and watch me from a distance trying to open up a package. Okay. Let me reach over you and get a bowl. Okay. Like I said, tonight's dinner is going to be a very simple dinner. Very simple. And tomorrow is going to be a pasta bowl. And the pasta bowl is going to be so delicious. I might as well just continue the process of showing what I'm going to eat. Even though tomorrow is supposed to be nicer today, there is a wind advisory going on outside. And it's been hecka windy since 2 p.m. It's supposed to be that way till tomorrow at 4 a.m. And I'm usually up at 4 a.m. because I have to be to work at 6. So I get up at about 4:15, 4:30. All depends on how tired I am. I have 2 alarms set for that general purpose. Because no, my luck, I would sleep through. Nah, I wouldn't. Because I'm usually up at 4 anyway. But, so, tomorrow's supposed to be almost 50. And as I look at the weather coming up this week, it's supposed to actually be nice. So I may be changing my running days to match the nice warm days. But get some strength training in there as well, too. Because that is important for runners. Because a strong body helps your core when you're running. It helps your legs when you're running. It just helps everything. Because I always think when you have a strong body, you have a strong mind. That makes any sense whatsoever. So I got my tempeh in there. I'm just going to stir it up in the bowl. Usually I would put this, I should probably put this in the bag and shake it up. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. It's in the bowl now, but I'm going to put it in a bowl. It's going to work better in a bowl. I'm getting my first 10K. I'm getting excited. I'm getting closer to it. I can't believe it's already March, and as of yesterday, the race is 1 month away. It is April 5th. And then I signed up for another race. But this one is in Pittsburgh, but I can't make it to Pittsburgh, so I'm doing it virtually. And the virtual race basically is you sign up for it. They send you all the swag and stuff after you complete the race to make sure that you completed it. And you run any day you want to, and you have to send them your stats. So when I run a Nike run, it will show the route that I took. And since I think I'm signed up for the 5K, it's 3 miles. It'll show the map that I ran. It'll show my time. I think the time you have to do it in less than 2 hours. I think they said the time was. So to do it less than 2 hours, but you have to run the 3 miles to qualify. So I'll do that, and I'll send that off to them. And then I've also signed up for, here's the tofu in a bag. I'll let that sit. I'm going to rinse out this bowl first. But besides doing the American Heart Association 52-mile challenge this month. And so far, I am good. It was off to a rough start because a couple of the days that it was super cold, I was busy at work and I didn't get a chance to go to the gym like I wanted to or run outside. But so far, I've gotten 10 miles. And my goal is to basically run 15 miles a week. So I have 5 miles to go. So I'm going to run tomorrow. That should take care of my 5 miles. And then it's 15 miles a week. And then I'll be done. So it'll be 30, 60. Yeah. And then I'll do the last 2 miles probably the last Monday of this month, which will be according to the 31st. So that'll be the last day. Or maybe I'll just do it that Sunday. Because that'll be the last week up before the 5K, the 10K that's in Philadelphia. I don't want to make sure that it's an easy week. I don't do too much. I'm not on my feet too much. So, and then I signed up for beginning April 1st, the American Cancer Society. I signed up for a 100-mile challenge. So on that one, I'm going to be doing, I think, 25 miles a week. Because I'm starting then, I'm going to be basically preparing for the half marathon in Philadelphia in November. So I have a chance to get those miles in, which will be perfect. So I'll let this tempeh soak, and then I'll come back after I make the salad, show you how to make the salad, and show you how good it looks on the plate. Okay, tempeh's out of the oven. Now it's time to put the salad together. Got my lovely salad bowl, vintage salad bowl, I must say, because I love collecting vintage items. I chopped up the kale. It's about a handful. I'm probably going to add a couple more handfuls, but I just and what I said 5 seconds ago is like, watch, you're going to fall because I have you precariously sitting up. But I got one handful, I'll get another handful. And as I was saying before about kale, I'm trying to pick out all those little, as I call them, hard parts, stalks. There you go. I knew I was calling them something, to get out of the kale. And basically what I'm just doing is just taking a knife and cutting it. And once again, you cannot see me in the photo, whatever. So just chopping everything up with a knife. It's like a rough chop. As my dog goes outside and barks at nothing. The wind is blowing, so everything's blowing around, and my dog just decides that she wants to bark at everything. Well, he does. Okay. Can of chickpeas that have been drained. Dump the whole can in here. We got some black beans that have been drained. I had these from another recipe from this week. Okay, do the smell test because I never know if things smell well or not. Rinse those off just a little. And make sure the water's clean. There we go. Pour out all the water. Keeping the beans safely in the bag. Hold on. Okay. So it's a can of chickpeas. It is about maybe a cup of black beans. I got some beets, and we used these beets last week in another recipe. All I'm going to do is take a couple of these out. I don't want a lot of beets in there, but you got to have the iron in your salad. Can't have your iron level low if you're going to be running. So it's good for you to have extra iron in your food. I always say you need to get your sources of supplements of, well, minerals from your food, not just from supplements itself. So all I'm doing is chopping up the food, and being attacked by dogs on the lower part because you can't see them, because I make their food and they think that I'm making their food, which I am not. But they're all crowding around down the bottom thinking that mommy is making food, and I am not making food. No. Did you just give your mama a kiss? My puppy gave his mommy a kiss. Because he loves his mama. Okay, so put the beets in there. I have to tell you, that tempeh smells so good. Okay, got that in there, and then I'm going to put a little bit of tomatoes. This is going to be a pretty colorful salad. When you take your tomatoes, or cherry tomatoes, I just cut them in fours. So, not a lot, just a couple of tomatoes. I'm so happy that I decided not to do any, I decided not to go to the gym, do any training or anything. It felt so good to sit down, stretch my legs out, and not do anything. And I keep thinking, I'm reading all these marathon training plans, because after my race in April, the next race will actually be the half marathon that I signed up for in Philadelphia. And I'm thinking I can use that training plan, even though it's not a marathon. I can still use it, because in November I have one, which is, like I said, in Philadelphia in November, and I have another one in December in my hometown. The one in my hometown in December helps to raise money for a medical facility, so that people who cannot afford, to go see a doctor because they may not have jobs or they're low income, that marathon helps to raise the money for that. So I'm excited to be helping with that. So, and then next year I was thinking, if I do those 2 half marathons and I survive, which I know I will, I am definitely going to do a marathon next year. And I think my first one will probably be in Philadelphia, because that way I can stay, once again, at my son's house. I don't have to worry about hotel. Travel is not too expensive. And I always think, if you're going to do something, you want to do something somewhere that you're familiar with. So, okay. So far, let me get the tempeh first. Tempeh is done. Look how delicious that looks. You can't really see it in the dark. Hold on. Let me switch you around so you can see what it looks like. Okay, that is the tempeh. Look how good that looks. That looks so good. See, when I was telling you about the little, it looks nutty. That's what it does. So this is the salad right here. As you can see, the black beans, the chickpeas, the tomatoes, the beets, and the kales on the bottom. And then I'm going to dump the the tempeh. And I'm now eating one piece of tempeh. It's so freaking good. I'm going to dump that into the salad, mix it up, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, here is dinner all done, and that looks delicious. I'm going to plate this up, apply the dressing, and I have some chips to go on the side for a little crunch, and I will show you what it looks like once I have it all plated up before I eat. And there it is, and all this deliciousness. Look at that. Look at that. Dinner is done. I told you, crunch up some chips on the side. That looks so delicious, doesn't it? It does. And this is hers over here. Oh my God, that looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, look, one more time in the dish. Look at all those vibrant colors. This is what whoever, you don't have to be a runner or train, but this is what real food should look like. Your food should have color, should have variety. You can even change out the tempeh in this salad for chicken or steak, or I'm trying to think what else you could put in there. Shrimp if you wanted to, but yeah, this is it. This is dinner done. I will see you again tomorrow. Okay, I know I said tomorrow, but you gotta see me enjoying this salad. It's so good. The salad is so freaking good. So good. I think the foods that I make, I may start leaving the recipes at the bottom just in case you guys want to try them yourselves. This is so good. Hello. It's been a few days since I ran. I think the last time I ran was Wednesday of last week. And this is a weird way to end a video, but this is going to be the last part of this week's video with a run at the beginning of a new week. It's nice. I don't have any more excuses for not running. It's just the fact that I've gotten tired of running on the treadmill, and I didn't want to run on the treadmill anymore. So I came up with an excuse each day. Thursday I had off. I'm like, oh, it's raining. I don't want to go. And then Friday, oh, it's super cold. I don't want to run outside. And Saturday, okay, when I got off the bus from work, I was tired. And I was like, well, I don't want to run because it's cold and super windy. And it was super windy. I mean, I would have ran if it wasn't as windy. And Sunday, my thing was Saturday. Okay, well, if you don't go Saturday, you're going to have to go Sunday to make up your miles for the week. And my excuse on Sunday when I got home was, nope, still windy, still cold, I don't want to go. So today is Monday. So today I'm probably going to do an easy run. I'm hoping maybe 3 miles. I've got a new route figured out for myself. I'm going to see how far I can go. I'm still racking up the miles for the American Heart Association Challenge. And right now I am at 15 miles. That was from last week. So my goal is to get anywhere between 12 to 15 miles a week. Basically, 15 to 20 miles a week. So I can get to 62 miles by the end of the month. And then in April, being the overachiever that I seem to be, according to my boss, I signed up for 2. One is for the American Cancer Association. You have to run 100 miles. And I've already figured that out. Because by then, I will start my training for the half marathon. No, the 10K that I'm going to be doing. So I figured if I can get 25 miles a weekend, that'd be great. And I also signed up for an Autism Speaks Challenge. Because my daughter, who has Downs, that lives with me, she also has a form of autism. So I'm running for her. So they are both charities. They say you have to raise money. I don't make anybody donate. I don't expect people to donate unless you want to. I will leave the information down for all the charities below in the comment section of the box. You can, of this video, you can donate if you so choose. You don't have to. Don't force anybody to. But this is going to be the last part of this video, ending with a run. So I think this video, if I remember correctly, I shared a run, some food, and that's about it. So I'm going to go off on my run. I'm not going to show you the run. I'll probably include the run on next week's video, which probably makes more sense. But I'm going to end, and I'm going to say thank you so very much for being along with me on this journey that I am on. So with that said, take care. God bless. If you're running, keep running. If you haven't started, I never force people to do anything they don't want to do. But just remember, you have a second chance to make a first impression. Choose wisely. Have a great day.